if you want, we can jump into the last topic when 50 Cent versus everybody.
Everybody.
Right. So
But anyway, go
you know,
ahead.
a lot of people have been paying attention to it because he got a lot of songs aimed at him from T.I. and his family. And so, because he had dropped that, like you said, the song with the Power intro. Well, it's a new version of Power, but and he, threw a shot at T.I. and his wife in that song. So then a second song dropped with 50 and Max B, and he was taking shots in there, and he wasn't naming names in there, so everybody thought he was still talking about T.I. But it turned out now that he dropped the video, he was talking about the Let's Wrap It Up podcast. What is it called? Let's Rap About It podcast. I said let's wrap it up. My bad.
Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
let's Rap
Wrap
About
it
It
up, B.
podcast with
Wrap it up, B.
wrap that shit up, B.
Wrap that shit up, B.
But yeah, so the Let's Rap About It is the podcast with Joe, Jim Jones, Mano, Fabulous, and Dave East. And they did throw a diss song to him a little over a month ago. So everybody just thought he was never going to respond to them. But apparently, I guess that's what this song with Max B was all about. Because Max B got beef with Jim Jones. And so
Yeah.
So I think that's why Max B jumped on the song with him. But the video is pretty funny, you know what I mean? It almost looks like AI for a second there. But he did the video and threw some shots at them. And so now I'm sure they probably cooking up something to respond back to him. We're gonna see what happened with that. But because there's a part in the song where he's like, F you, F you, F you, and you don't even count, little nigga. That's why everybody thought he was talking about T.I. and his family, thought he was talking about the son. But apparently he was talking about Dave East when he said, you don't even count, little nigga.
That's what I was thinking too when he said, yeah. And actually, which is crazy.
Yeah, in the
I don't
video,
think
every
Dave
time
really,
he says F
I don't
you,
think Dave really went at him
them.
like that. I don't think Dave wouldn't, and that might be the reason why he said what he said, because I don't think Dave really went at him like that.
I think he threw a little small jab at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dave threw a little small jab at him. Nothing notable. Go ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say, but 50 better be careful, man, because shit, just because that's one thing. Now Dave East, he could do, you know what I'm saying? He don't have the body of work and stuff, but he do got the talent. And he could, man, it could be like another Jadakiss situation. That shit
right.
Exactly. That shit could happen. That should be crazy.
Yeah, because Dave East can spit. So I'm sure he's gonna come up with something hard now, because
Yes, sir.
But yeah. So I think they all gonna come up with something. But you know what? Like you said, it would be dope if the whole crew got together from the podcast and they threw T.I. in the song. They all kind of jumped on one song together, and maybe like make T.I. come in as a special guest at the very end when you think the song's about to be over, and he come in and boom, he spit a verse too. That would be
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think what they need to do, because like I spoke with you, the optics is already there. You already have the optics. All you need is people to come together, and then just have T.I. come out and say, hey, it ain't really been, that North and South shit. I was kind of, this is why I'm saying this. It's not because of them. It's because of him, because of 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if they make it like that, now it's like, oh shit, all of hip hop getting involved. You know what I'm saying? And then, that's the way I would try to move that. Because if I was Jim Jones and them, Jim Jones and Mano, because I'm pretty sure they kind of like the, the stars of that podcast. If I was them, I would contact T.I., have a, talk, have a sit down talk, like, look, man, we, we both got a common enemy. Let's get together. Let's go ahead. Let's kind of double up on this nigga, knock him out the box. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, which he ain't gonna really knock 50
Yeah,
out the box. I mean, he got what he got. But what I'm saying is, at least on that mic, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't gonna be able to, we're gonna knock him out the box. But one thing I can say
yeah,
about 50, 50 got a way, 50 do got a way of, he ain't like the best lyricist, but he do got a way of like putting the music together. Like, one thing I could give 50, he studied the game. Like, he
yeah.
studied the music side, and the business side of it. I mean, the way he moved, after, like I said, when I get my teeth done, save all 4 of my teeth. But you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I was talking to the student about. Like, she was like, yeah, I'm looking at that what was it, the Diddy Surviving Diddy joint, and
Yeah,
it's crazy that 50 trying to do that for us. And I said, nah, I think 50 a troll and shit. But I said, what I'm saying, he ain't really doing it for the good of the people. But now I said, now I'll say this. When he talk about that business stuff and all the stuff he talking about in the industry, I'll sit and listen to him, because I know he's coming from a place of experience. When he talks about he talks about the business aspect and
yeah,
certain images and certain, like, how certain things are perceived, I will listen to him, because, like, I think that's one thing I give the 50, like, his brain, his genius on that is like really impeccable. He don't really get enough credit when it comes to that. Yeah, like, people look at him for the trolling and shit, but as far as as far as like the genius and him moving and him making money, nah, he's smart on that. I had to give that to him. Can't take that away from him.
yeah. He definitely know how to make money. I give him that. But I will say
Yeah,
this: I feel like 50 became the main thing that he kind of talked shit about, because when he was coming up and Beanie Siegel had that beef with Jay-Z, 50 was
yeah,
jumping in that, telling Jay-Z, yo, all you worried about is making money. You don't never come outside. You don't do this and you don't do that because you just all. And now you kind of doing the same thing. He on that CEO status. And so I think he felt pressured to rap, but I think at first he wasn't really into it, because he was like, yeah, I'm making shows, I'm making movies, I'm a mogul now. I don't have to do all of this rapping. And so I
I don't
think
have to rap
because
no
most
more,
of the
man.
fans,
Yeah,
right, because the fans kind of kept putting pressure on his neck, I think he
hell
finally was like,
yeah.
all right,
Nah,
let me go ahead and put some bars out there.
yeah, nah, he had to come outside, man. I mean, shit, especially with the Fab joint. To me, I mean, when Fab was spitting at his ass, he got to on his beat, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, he had to. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Yeah, I
Exactly.
apologize, y'all. I'm trying to, what I'm saying, look halfway decent. I should have done that before the show. Now I'm over here looking like, what I'm saying, looking crazy and
I'm
shit.
about to say, I was
Yeah,
about to say,
man.
nigga, the video halfway over now, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
that
good.
shit was mad. My shit was mad up like a motherfucker. Listen, man. Yeah, this is my life, man. I'm trying to, what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
do. But yeah, but shoot, man, it'd be all right. But yeah, I think more pretty much like I said, they get together, they they get together, they get this, they team up, be like Voltron, concentrate on 50, and I think they'd be in a really good position. Um, and what I'm saying,
absolutely.
but then at the same time, it's gonna look like the whole, the Drake and Kendrick thing is like, damn, it's like 1v20. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. We'll see
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
happens.
Yes, we will. We will see what happens. I think that was pretty much it for our show. Did you have anything else you wanted to drop before we wrap it up?
Nah, man. Just remember, folks, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
We always need funds allocated so we can build the school right next to Dr. Umar Johnson's
We can
Marcus
build the
Garvey.
school.
Build the school, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a school.
We building the school.
Right next to
we
his.
building it. I'm inside.
Yeah,
I'm inside the school right now. I can't show y'all. That's why I got the background blurred because I don't want y'all to
blurred up
see
and
what we're
everything.
working on. But we.
And I'm delivering the
I'm
sheetrock
inside
in
the school right
the
now.
truck. That's why I'm making the move. Delivering the sheetrock
We got a
and
lot.
all that other. Man, look, we do important shit around here. You know what I'm saying? Important.
Exactly. We on our build the bear shit. We building.
Yeah, build the
but
bear.
yeah, man. So we appreciate y'all checking us out once again. This has been episode 43 of Layers of the Culture.
43.
This is
43.
your man, Kurt. Yep, 43. And this is my man's
Howard.
There you go. All right, y'all. Well, we'll see y'all in the next one then. Peace.